right. Good afternoon, lovely 602.
Good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon, Miss Canela, Mr.
Nella
R.
and
I see
Mr.
some of you
R.
guys are in the school today. I know Mr. R's in the school right now. He was just finishing up something. I see that there's some new Chromebooks happening over there. So Mr. R is going to be in our class and be setting up the new laptops for students. Team Carlos, it is so nice to see you in this class. Thank you for coming, and all of you guys that have come. So today, guys, we're going to be working on dividing fractions. We're going to review the keep, change, flip method. Okay, keep, K, you keep the first fraction. The change, the division goes into multiplication. And when we say flip, we're actually doing the reciprocal, which means 1/3 now becomes 3/1. We're going to stress what you do when there's a whole number, how you make that a fraction, and how to convert a mixed number to improper, and how to convert improper to mixed numbers. We're going to be reviewing those skills again today and tomorrow, because tomorrow you're going to take an assessment to show us what you know. Sounds good? All right, cool beans, let's get started. All right. Obviously, we're going to be having the independent work, as you know, at the end. Hold on one second. At the end, hold on one second. That was my fault. We're going to be doing independent work at the end of the class. All right, I'm pretty sure that this class, though, is going to do super awesome because they're just that fabulous. We love you guys. You guys are the last class of the day, so you bring the energy, is what we like to say. Mariama has arrived. So nice to see you too, Mariama. All right, 602, let's bring this party on. Let's do the best for last, they say. Okay, you can go. So I already assigned the first reader, which was Daniela. I assigned problem 1 to Arlenis. Problem 2 is going to be, huh?
Why do you have all those classes?
All right, here we go. We're going to get started. I'm not sure who that is now, but let's just try to focus. You guys should be taking notes. This is not a class where we sit here and we just listen. We have to write stuff down. Okay, Daniela.
I have my notebook right next to me. By the way, it's Haley.
Okay, thank you. All right, so start writing the notes down, please. All right, I'm going to have Daniela's going to start us off, please. Whenever you're ready, Daniela.
Okay. I can interpret and compute quotients of fractions by visual fraction models and equations to represent problems.
Keep going. Lesson notes. Can you read that for us, please?
Today, scholars, we will review how to divide fractions and visuals. We will go over old Common Core questions, practice our skills of annotation using the arms.
Awesome. Important vocab. Number 1, quotient. Can you read that for us, please?
Quotient is an answer to a division problem. Multiplicative inverse. A number is the multiplicative inverse of another number if the product of two numbers is 1. Reciprocal. The multiplicative inverse of a number with fractions in the numerator and denominator are switched. Improper fraction, when the numerator is greater than the denominator. Mixed number, when there's a whole number and a fraction.
Awesome. Daniela, you did so great. Can you just read the 4 steps for us, and then I'm going to call somebody else. Can you read the 4 steps, please?
Step 1, keep the first number / fraction. Step 2, change the division sign to a multiplication sign. Step 3, do the reciprocal on the right side, flip. 4, multiply the numerators and simplify if needed.
Good job, Daniela. So far you earned points for positive points for being a leader and starting us off. Okay, so real quick, there's an image here on mixed number. How do we convert a mixed number, which is a whole number, into a fraction to an improper? So what we're going to do is we're going to use the MAD method. The M stands for multiplying. We multiply the whole number, which is 4, right, by the denominator, which is 3. So 4 times 3 gives me 12, and then I have to add the numerator, which is 2. That's how I got 14. Then I'm going to keep the denominator or the divisor, which is 3. So 4 2/3 as a mixed number now is improper is 14/3. Now we're going to do the reverse. We're going to go from improper, where the numerator is greater than the denominator, to a mixed number. So clearly, when we see that bar, guys, we think division. So 14 divided by 3. So 3 times 4 gives me 12. I'm going to subtract. I get 2. We're going to use the circular motion. The 2, which is the leftover, is the numerator. Shout out to Albury for taking notes in all his classes this morning and now in math. Awesome job, Albury. And 2/3. The 3 is the divisor. Good job, Albury. And the rest of you taking notes today. Okay? We already know this. We're going to go right into the first problem. Arlenis, can you read it for us? We drew the visual for you.
Thank you. What is 8 divided by 1/3 equal to? You can draw a model picture to assist you. Okay, so we draw 8.
So first of all, how many holes are there? Oh, shoot. How many holes are there? Hold on, so sorry about that. Something happened with the internet in my house. I'm sorry. Thank you for being patient. Okay, how many holes do you see, young lady? There are how much? 8 holes, so I drew 8 circles and I divided them into how much? Thirds. So my question to you, Arlenis, before you go any farther, how many thirds are in 8 holes? How many thirds do we see here in all these circles? We have 3. There are 3 thirds in a hole, so 3 times 8 is how much?
28.
3 times 8?
Wait.
3.
24.
24, right? There are 3 thirds in a hole, so this is 3, this is another 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. So that means that when you do your math, you should have an answer of 24. So how should this look? What fraction do we keep? Talk to us.
We keep the 8.
Okay? And then which fraction are we going to do the reciprocal or flip?
The 1/3.
Excellent. Who else is trying to enter? Okay, Isabella. All right, so talk to me now. What's the next step look like? What do I do to this 8? How do I make it a fraction?
We do 8 over 1.
8 over 1. What happens to the division sign?
It turns into a multiplication sign.
And what's another word for flipping the fraction?
Reciprocal.
Good. So what's the reciprocal, guys, of 1/3? Let's say reciprocal, not flip. Give me the reciprocal, please, of 1/3.
The reciprocal of 1/3 is 3 over 1.
Good. 3 over 1, right? Now we're going to multiply your numerators, guys. What are the numerators, young lady?
8 and 3, and that equals. Be quiet, please. 24.
8 times 3 is 24,
8 times 3 is 24.
right?
Over
And
1.
so 24 over 1 is the same as what number if I divide that? We just did it.
24.
Good. So does everyone see that? That this model, which shows me 8 holes at the top, is divided into 3 parts because there were 3 thirds in a hole. So 3 holes times 8 gives me 24. Therefore, I can conclude that the answer is 24, both visually and mathematically. Okay, let us know. We're going to give you 10 seconds to write down the visual. Okay, 10, and then we're going to move on. 9. I'm not sure if Mr. R is still here. 8, 7.
I am here.
Okay, 6, 5, 4. I suggest you. We highly suggest you write this down, guys. You're going to need it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to erase this part. Okay, remember we're using KCF all day today, just like we've been using all week. And we'll review it again tomorrow one last time, and then we'll finish out the unit. And we're going to move on to my favorite, which is ratios and proportions next. Hold on, someone else is trying to get in. Oh, Lorena just entered. All right, let's look at question number 2. I don't know if I assigned somebody to that one, but Jean Carlos, I would love to hear from you, sir. Can you read me problem 2, Jean Carlos? It's right in front of you or on your screen. Jean Carlos, I would love to hear from you.
He was reading, but it looks like he's on mute. Did you unmute yourself, Jean Carlos?
Yeah. Yeah, he
Can
did.
you hear him?
Now we can. Okay. Can you read us? It says Shaylin cuts. No, we can't hear him, Miss Tinney.
No,
Hold on.
the background. You can hear him from the background.
Okay. Hold on, she's just helping him. Thanks. Okay, Giancarlo. Shaylin, can you read this for us?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. Shailene cut 6 yards length of robin into 3 4 yards pieces. How many pieces can Shailene cut? Use key CF to solve this problem.
Okay, so John Carlos, we're going to write K for keep, C for change, F for flip.
Okay.
What fraction should we keep? What is the first number you see?
6.
So we're going to write escribe 6. We're going to divide, right?
Okay.
What's this fraction? What is those numbers?
3 4.
Good job. 3/4. Mr. R, how you doing over there? You all right? All right. Now, Jean Carlos, we want to make this 6 be like this 3/4. So we need to add a bottom number or the denominator. So when we have a whole number and there's no denominator, we always make it over 1. Okay, we're going to keep this 6/1, sir. You with me so far?
Okay.
We're going to change this to what? What's the opposite of division?
Multiplication.
Good. And now you're going to give me the reciprocal, which means flip the fraction. So what's the opposite of 3/4?
4 3.
Excellent. Now we're going to multiply these numbers up the top are called the numerators. So you're going to tell me what is 6 times.
24.
Good. Now can you tell me what my denominators would be? 3 and 1?
1. Yeah, 3.
Good. Okay, now what's 24 divided by 3? We know that a fraction is the operation of division, right?
I think 7.
You sure about that?
8.
8. Because 8 times 3 is how much, Giancarlo?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
It's 8. So Shaylin needs to cut 8 pieces. Does everyone see how we got that answer of 8?
Well, that was easy.
That was really easy, right? You did awesome. You're going to get some kickboard points for that. Good job. Everyone see that? Thank you for participating. I love when you come. I want to see you more often. So does Mr. R. Okay, I'm going to erase it in 3.
I promise I will come more.
Yes, that's what I like to hear. Thank you. We're going to erase it in 4 because you just did that so well. 3, 2. Okay, I'm going to take this down and we're going to move on to the next one. Here we go. Okay? And again, I'm going to post your class is going to be the show today. When we're done, we're going to post your lesson up because I like the energy in this class.
Okay.
All right, so keep up the good work. All right, Haley, I'm going to ask for you to read question 3 where it says Caleb. Can you read that for us, please, in your presidential voice? What do you got?
Caleb wants to pour 3/4 of a quart of juice equally into 6 glasses. How many quarts of juice can he pour into each one glass? Draw a picture to help hint. Use KFC.
Okay, so let's look at this. These holes that you see here represent 6 cups, right? I like to draw pictures first. Mr. R and I are very visual, and we want to incorporate visual learners as well. So we got 6 circles, right? And it said in the question that there are 3/4 of a quart. We know that each hole has 4 quarters. There's 4 parts in a hole. So that's why the circle is divided into 4 parts. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I was to keep adding, how many quarters are there in 6? This is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, right? There are 24 quarters that make up 6 holes. Does everyone see that? So now, that's not the answer, but now we have to do the math. So, Haley, what number do we keep? Read it very carefully. It says equally into 6 glasses.
We have to keep the 6.
Why? You're perfect. You're right. Why?
Because the 1/4 it doesn't make any sense because we're not gonna share equally because it's a half. I mean it's a third. You're not gonna share 1/3 equally or yeah, you're understanding what I'm saying. You have to share 6 holes into each glasses. There's not
Right.
gonna be
Perfect.
4s.
Good job. Okay, continue working on with this word problem, young lady. Tell me what now. What do we do next? I'm confused. Help me. What happens to the 6? What
The
does it now
6 is
become?
a whole. We have to change it into a fraction, so it has to be 6/1.
Good.
Yes,
Keep talking to us.
can be a whole. Now you change the you have to change that into a multiplication because you have to multiply
Hmm. Keep going.
and then that let me look at my paper. You have to change so it has to be 4 with 3.
Okay, so we do the reciprocal, which is now 4/3. Help me out. Are we done?
No, we're
What do we
not
got to
done.
do?
We have to divide.
We divide, or what does the symbol say?
Oh, we have to multiply.
Right, we got to multiply the numerators, which are the top numbers, which are 6 by 4. What's 6 times 4?
24.
What's my denominators?
The denominators is 3.
3 times 1 is 3. Now, 24 divided by 3 is what? Right, so let's look at this. 3 times what is equal to 24? Let's think of the algorithm. How many 3's are in 24?
The answer is 8 because
8. So there are 8 quarts of juice in each gallon because 4 quarts are in 1 gallon. So technically you need 2 gallons here. I know you guys are doing the metric system in science. Are we good? All right. Can I keep it or erase it, guys? Give us a thumbs up if you're with us.
we're with you.
I'm just making sure everyone's with us. Okay.
Betty, you okay?
Is everyone okay? Miss Tenio has your room. They're all right?
Yep.
I want to make sure I'm not moving too fast, you know?
It's pretty easy if you think about it.
Yeah. I mean, if you follow, Joseph, I see your hand. I just saw it 3 times. You got to give me a second, sir, okay? If you use the methods that we show you guys, it needs to be a piece of cake. Joseph, since you had your hand up a few times on the virtual chat, can you please read problem 4 to us and tell us what to do, sir? All you now, no more of me. Go.
So what is another way to write 8 divided by 2/3 equal to? So now we have to do the KCF method. We're going to keep the 8 and change the division symbol to multiplication and change 2/3 to 3/2.
Okay, but hold on. You didn't tell me what happens. Oops, sorry. You didn't tell me what happens. Why does it keep going away? You didn't tell me what happens to 8. What do I have to do to 8?
We have to turn it into a fraction. So we put a 1 under it, making it 8/1. And then
Okay, so 8/1. 8/1.
and so 8 times 3 is 24. And 1 times 2 is 2.
So 24 divided by 2. Can I simplify that? Reduce that fraction? Yeah? Okay. By what? What do I do now?
Now you divide 24 by 2.
Mm-hmm.
4 goes into 2.
Miss Canella, do we solve it, or is that the one with the question mark?
Oh, yeah, this is the one with the question mark. Sorry, guys. So technically, this is what the sorry, this should have been the answer. 8/1 times 3/2, but if you wanted to solve it, you would get 12/1, which was 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sorry, it's a little messy over there.
That's fine. I could do this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is the value of the expression 6 divided by 16 divided by 1/2? I would like the following students to do it. Let's try. Did Shay go?
I don't know if she went.
Shay, what's up? So talk to me. What do we do?
Can I try to type what you're saying? If it's important.
What do you mean?
Because like sometimes it's glitches, so I want to do like if it like glitches, can you type the important stuff out in the chat?
Oh, I got you. Oh, you mean like the notes, like reminders, Michelle?
Yeah, she's going
Yeah.
to write down the notes for her pretty much. It'll be easier for her to display it. I'll show you a pretty neat trick afterwards. And everybody could take that into consideration as well. All
All
right.
right, Michelle, we got you.
I got you. Shay, help me out though.
Okay, so you're gonna keep the 6 and the 16, and then you're gonna change the division sign, and you're gonna flip the 1 and 1/2. Okay?
Before we flip it though, Shay, what do we have to do to that mixed
But
number?
we have to do 1 times 2, which is 2, and then plus 1, and then equals 3.
Perfect. Now what do we do?
Okay, so then now you have to flip the 3 over 2. So it's gonna be 2 over 3.
Bam, she got it.
Mm-hmm.
Now 6 times 2.
Huh?
6 times 2.
6 times 2 is 12.
Good. And then 16 times 3.
16 times 3 is 48.
Yeah.
Bingo. So now let me ask you something. Obviously, that's not an answer on our list. So what do we have to do? It starts with an S.
Mm-hmm. You just said it.
Simplify?
Yes.
Yeah, simplify. Perfect. Good. So Shay, help me out. What is the greatest common factor in all of those? I'll give you a hint. It's the top number.
12.
12. Good. So how many times does 12 go into 12?
4. Like 12 1 to 12?
Yeah.
1 time.
Good.
And
What about into
then
48?
4 times.
Bam. Is that an answer?
Yeah.
What answer? A, B, C, or D?
D.
D is the correct answer. Everybody see the steps, guys? See, most of you guys actually know that there's a mixed number in there, and instead of you actually making that into an improper fraction, right? What you did was you guys go straight and you don't even, you turn it, the mixed number, and you turn it into improper fraction and you forget to flip it, making you get the wrong answer. You have to remember the steps, guys, right? It's all a series of steps. All right, the next one, Miss Canelo.
Oh, sorry. Hold
No,
on.
leave it up there, leave it up there, leave it up there.
Leave what up there? What I typed?
Yeah, leave it up there. Don't even sit.
Oh, it didn't let me do it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
don't. Just leave it. We could just move down.
All right. Who's doing this one, Mr. R?
That one is did Daniela go?
Yes, she did. She
What
read
about
her.
Alan?
She read her first page.
Did
We
Alan
got
go?
Alan, Nathan, Emma,
They
Kevin.
all went?
No, they didn't go yet.
Oh, Alan, let's go, man. A baker is making cakes for a big party. She uses 1/4 cups of oil for each cake. Now, for this one, I want you to think about exactly what are we talking about, okay? It says, how many cakes can she make if she has a bottle of oil that has 6 cups in it? Which one is our keep? Which one is our flip?
Keep the 6 or the 1/4, sir.
Alan, this is you. I don't hear you. I really don't hear you. I
Kevin's
know I
got,
see you talking, but I don't hear you.
Kevin's got his hand up, Mr. R, if you can't hear Alan.
Nathan? Oh, Kevin, go, sorry. Unmute yourself, sir. Oh, wait. Kevin, if you're talking, I don't hear you.
We keep the 6
Keep
Good.
going.
and the 1/4,
Good.
and then we have to switch it into a fraction. So we put 6/1
Good. You change the division sign into what?
into multiplication.
Good. And then what do we do with the reciprocal?
We flip it.
Good. After we flip, we have this operation. 6 times 4 is
6 times 4 is, I forgot.
Well, what's 6 times 5? Or 5 times 6? 5, 10, 15, 20,
5,
25,
10, 15, 30,
30.
30.
Okay, now
So
subtract.
now,
So then after that, we
What is 30 subtract to 6?
30 subtracted to 6. I need help. I'm a little confused.
Barry? Barry, you want to help him out? What's 6 times 4, Barry?
24.
Good. And then 1 times 1 is?
1.
1. Now, I really want to ask you something, Barry. It says the baker can make blank cakes if she has the bottle of oil that has 6 cups in it. How many cakes can she make?
What? I
How many?
4.
No, Alan got
No.
it. How many times does 1
1
go to 24?
24 times.
So how many cakes can she make? You just said it.
24. 24.
And the reason we know that is because 6 oil cups or 6 cups of oil, right, makes the total of 24 cakes. Does that make sense? Thumbs up if you understand that. Thumbs up. I want to see your thumbs. I'm going down the screen. If I don't see your thumb, I'm assuming you do not know this. Javon, I don't see nothing from you, sir. Alan, what's up? Okay, Nathan, I got Nathan. Javon. Okay. Lennis, I see. Lennis, you understand this? Okay. All right. And Isabella got it. Cynthia, I don't know what you're talking about. You can give me a thumbs up, though, if you understand this. I understand fully. Okay, good. All right, Ms. Canola, we can move on. So as of right now, what I'm going to be doing, guys, is opening up your independent practice, your exit ticket, and then you have the remainder of the time to do all that. You have till 2:20. After you're done with your independent practice and exit ticket, you have to do iReady. Okay, you may not leave. If you leave ahead of time, I'm assuming that you didn't do your job correctly. Or also, we're not taking any failing grades for independent practice. So let's say you do your independent practice, you get a 5. Guess what? Me and Ms. Canelo are going to go into the system and we're going to reset it. And reset it and reset it until you get a 15 out of 15. Why? Because I believe in each and every one of you, and you guys can all do this. Got it? So, real quick, Angie, what are we doing first?
we can't hear you.
Can't hear you at all.
You want to type it in the chat?
Now,
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Awesome.
we're gonna first do our independent and exit ticket,
And then afterwards?
and then we have to do our iReady.
Bam, got it.
Yeah.
All right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up.
You want to do thumbs up, thumbs down, Mr. Orr?
Yes, absolutely. And then I will do breakout rooms. Actually, it's already open. I didn't leave it open, but it's open.
That probably was me.
Okay, so what this was going to happen. And those of you that did complete it already and you got bad scores, guess what's going to happen? You're going to redo it. So Kevin, everybody, if you need help, this is what you're going to do. Thumbs up if you got this. If you need help, you're going to leave your thumbs in the middle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put Miss Canella in a breakout room. Miss Canella, you can tell me who needs your help. I'll tell you when to go now. Go ahead, tell me.
So in the breakout room, Kevin,
Who else?
Jean, Carlos.
Okay.
That's all I see. Joseph, I don't know if you know this. I don't see a thumbs up or thumbs side. Michelle, same with you. Thumbs up, thumbs side. Javon. Javon. No, wait. You don't need help? Okay, no, Javon. So just Kevin, Jean, Carlos, and Alberry. That's it. Just 2. Where's Lorena? Lorena needs to come too.
And Michelle, right, Michelle?
I don't know, Michelle, do you need to come? Yes, Michelle, and probably you want to go? And Nathan.
And Javon said they want to go.
Can you also give me Shaylin? I just want to make sure she's all right. Don't worry, Shay. And Emma? Emma's good? Oh, yeah, if you need help, Mr. R can put you in my breakout room, okay?
All right, I'm opening rooms.
See you guys. Peace. Hey, guys. All right, turn your cameras on. Thanks, Michelle. All right, so I'm going to go over the independent practice with you. I need cameras on. I'm going to go over it with you, Javon. I need you sitting down, and I need you writing this down. I need you focused. We need to get those grades up, so I'm going to help you. All right. We're going to go to the independent practice, okay? So I'm going to go to your class, which is 602, guys. In your Google Classroom, I posted something at 728 and 729. We're going to click on the 729 assignment because that's independent. We got to do that first, then we get to what we know.
Okay.
So let's click on independent. All right, Shay, you're going to start us off. You're going to read problem 1 and tell me what to do. I want to hear from you. Go.
Do I have to really read it?
How about I read it, you tell me what to do? Does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah.
The serving size of the granola that Daniela likes to eat for breakfast is 3/4 of a cup. How many servings are there in a box that holds, well, 13 cups? So what method are we going to do?
The KCF.
Good. Kevin, you're going to do the next problem, okay?
Okay.
All right, Shay, do we keep the 13 or we keep the 3/4?
The 13.
13. We're dividing by what fraction?
3/4.
Good. What do we do next?
Then we're gonna put the 1 under the 13,
Okay.
and then we're gonna put the multiplication sign,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're gonna do 4/3.
Bingo. Bam. Okay. Almost there. 2 more steps. What's 13 times 4?
52.
Yeah. Check you out, girlfriend. And 3 times 1.
3.
Now, 52 divided by 3. If you use your calculator, you're going to get a number with something left over.
Yeah.
So 52 divided by 3 is what I got. Did you guys get that?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. So 17.333. So 17 is the whole number, and 1/3 is the same as 0.33. So what answer should we pick? 1, 2, 3, or 4, guys?
1.
Right, and let's just say you didn't know that 0.33 was a decimal. Clearly, you know it has to be 17 with something because of your answer.
You need to pick the first one.
Right. You see that? Everyone see that? Yeah? Are we all good? Can I erase it now? I found out something really cool all this time on Zoom. I can hit clear all my drawings. And now I got a new screen. Check that out. All right, who's doing number 2? I think that was Kevin, right?
Me.
Oh, was it Jean Carlos or Kevin?
Yeah, me. It was me.
Okay, go ahead. Give me the problem.
Okay. So, okay. 3, 4, and 1, 16.
Okay. Use KCF. So it says Kalani has a piece of wood that is 3/4 of a foot in the length. He wants to cut pieces that are into 1/16 of a foot long. How many pieces can he cut, Jean Carlos? We're going to use K for keep,
Yes.
E for change, and F for flip. What fraction do I do first?
I think you should put 3/4.
And am I multiplying or dividing first?
Dividing.
Excellent. Muy bien. By what?
Gracias.
De nada. 1/16.
Yes.
Help me out. What happens now? How do I change this?
Now you need to put to divide on 1. You need to put a multiplication one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What happens to the 1/16? I do the starts with an F. I flip.
You flip it out. You flip it.
So flip 1/16. What do I get?
You will get 16/1.
Good. Jean Carlos, help me out. You're doing awesome. What's 16 times 3? I'm going to write it right here.
63 multiplying can you do it, please?
Sure. What's 3 times 6?
It's 18.
Mm-hmm. And
So I put 8 and I put 1 there. So now 3 times 1, it's 3. So we added 1 and it's 4.
good. So 48, right?
Yes,
And 4 times 1.
4.
Okay, Jean Carlos. Now we got 4 divided by 48. We got to figure out what's the whole number.
12.
Yeah, muy bien. Muy bien hecho, señor.
So
See?
the answer is 12.
Yes, 12 pieces of wood. Good job. Pat yourself on the back. Good for you, kiddo. Hey, Kevin, you had a turn in class, right?
Who, me?
Yeah, did you have a turn in class?
Yeah.
Okay. Nate, you're going to help out Nathan if he needs help, okay?
Okay.
All right, everyone good?
Can I do the last one too?
If Nathan needs help, you and Kevin can help him. How's that sound, okay?
Okay.
I like when you come to class. You do awesome. All right.
Well, and I like to come to class.
No, look. We're going to do 1 and 1/2.
Yes.
So, Nathan, can you read the problem for number 3, Nathan?
For number 3, what is 11 over 2 divided by 21?
2.5. So these are mixed numbers, Nathan. We have to convert them into what kind of fraction? Starts with an I.
Fraction.
Good. How do we do that? We use what method? Starts with 3 letters.
Okay, so 1 plus 1 is 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1 times 2 is 2.
So 1 times 2 is 2. 2 plus 1 is
2.
3. 2 plus 1 is 3 over 2, right?
Yes.
Nathan, how do we change 2.5 or Jean Carlos or Kevin? How do we change that?
I think 2 times 1 is 3. And 2 times 2 is 4.
So 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is what?
3.
5, right? Everybody see that? So we're going to keep
Yes.
1/2. So we're going to write this over here. Check this out in red. Keep. We're keeping the 3 over 2 now because we converted that, yeah?
Yes.
The change, we're going to change. And then we're going to flip the F column for 5 over 2. I see Shay shaking her head over there. What did I do? Oh no! What did Miss Canella do?
Don't worry, Miss Canela. We all made mistakes.
Oh, thank you. He's such a sweet young man.
Thank you.
Here we go. All right. 5 over 2, if it's going to let me write on here. Let's see. Okay, now we're back in business, guys. All right.
So we're going to put 3 and 2. We're gonna change the.
Keep going.
We're gonna change the divider factor, and we're gonna change that for a multiplication one.
Yes.
And then we're gonna flip the 5 2, so it will be 2 5.
Yes, Jean Carlos. So
Now we're multiplicating.
yeah, multiplication. Look. Help
Well,
me
this
out.
is more easy than I thought.
You're doing really good. 3 times
Thank
2.
you.
You're welcome.
6.
Nathan, 2 times 5, Nathan.
Can I say it? 10.
Guys, 6 over 10. The answer, is that there?
Yes.
It is?
Oh, wait, no.
So what do I got to do to the fraction?
I don't know.
Starts with an S. Yes, Kevin. What do you think we got to do to the 6 over 10, Kevin?
We gotta
No, not
Not
subtract.
S. Sim.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember.
Jalen knows. Ask Jalen. Look, she's got her hand up.
Okay.
Can I say it?
Yeah, or Emma.
Yeah.
Somebody.
It's simplify. It's simplify.
How do we simplify, Emma?
Yeah, that one.
You divide.
Divide by what? What's the GCF of 6 and 10? Should we write down the factors of 6 and 10? Remember that? All right, help me out. Give me the factors of 6, guys.
It's 60.
That's LCM. 1 times 6 and what? 2 times what?
It goes.
2 times 3, right?
Yeah.
Factors of 10. 1 times 10, folks. And 2 times 5.
And
Remember this?
yes.
What number do they have in common, Nathan?
They both equal 10.
They both have a 10?
No, they have it both the two.
They share a 1 and they share a 2. So what's the greatest number?
2.
So that means that's the GCF. I have to divide the top and bottom by those 2. So help me out. 6 divided by 2 is what, guys?
Mm,
Say it,
3.
3. And 10.
5.
So what's the new fraction?
3, 5.
3/5 or 3 over 5. Bam!
That was easy.
So you submit this, you get 100.
Yes, I can believe it. My first 100.
I'm proud of you. Let's do 100 on the exit ticket, okay?
But this time I'm not joking. This is my first 100.
I'm proud of you. See?
Yoo!
Grades up, okay? You're doing awesome. Let's do your exit ticket, all right?
Okay.
All right. All right, children, young men and women over here. All right, I'm going to clear this out. Everyone should hit the submit button at the bottom. You hit submit once you have the answer. So just to clarify, the first was 17 and a third. We said the second was 12 for the group. And we said the third was 3/5. You hit submit. Now we're going to move on to the lovely exit ticket, which is going to be the thing I posted at 7 something this morning. Here it is, the one at 7:28. It's the same thing. Listen, we're doing awesome. This is how we start our day off and end the day. Okay? So just looking at what we see. So far it looks pretty good.
Canelo, I'm still a little bit confused.
What are you confused about, Kevin? Talk to me.
I'm confused about like how you had to do a lot of division with the 6, 10s and all that.
How to simplify a fraction, reduce a fraction?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to go over that now because we're going to do that same skill in number 1, okay, Kevin? And I'm going to explain it again for you, okay?
I'm still confused with like when you do the whole numbers, when you have to take out the whole numbers.
Okay, so when you have a mix, okay, let's look at this. So if I said this, guys, don't look, this isn't on your paper. This isn't on your work. If I have the whole number of 2 and 1/5, is that what you're talking about, Emma? How to convert that?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a mixed number. A mixed number is a whole number. 2 is the whole. You all see that? Now, I'm dividing this next circle into 5 parts. So this represents 1 whole, 2 and 1/5. You all see that? Now, I'm going to use the MAD method, which stands for M means I multiply the whole number by the denominator, which is 5. So 2 times 5 is what, Emma?
10.
10. And then I have to add the top, which is the numerator. Add 11. And then it says I have to keep the denominator for the D. Keep the denominator, which is 5. Does that make better sense?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Kevin, we're going to address your issue in a second. So we have a candy factory that uses 3/8 of a bag of flour in each batch. The factory uses 3/4 of a bag of flour. How do you think we're going to set this up? 3/8 divided by 3/4 or 3/4 divided by 3/8? What do you guys think? Help me out. I forgot. Somebody help me. Who's going to help me? Who wants to give it a shot?
Me.
Go ahead, Jean.
I think we keep.
Okay, so we put 3/8. Then we put the division and then 3/4. So then we're gonna put 3/8 down. Then we're gonna change divided for multiplication. Then we're flipping out 3/4. We're putting 4/3, and then we're multiplying. So 3 times 4 is equal 12, and 8 times 3 is equal 24.
Yeah, so something is wrong here because I did something wrong. You're right, but technically it actually, my mistake, it should have been, I read it wrong. It says the factory used 3/4, so it should actually be 3/4. So you're not wrong, Jean Carlos, I just misread the question. So technically what should be here, I'm just gonna do a few edits here. Watch. I made a mistake because I was silly and I didn't read the question carefully. So this actually should be 3. What was the first fraction?
3/8.
What did we have here before?
3/8.
So this should be 3/4 divided by 3/8. I didn't read it carefully. 3/4 and then 8/3. So now, Jean Carlos, 3 times 8.
It's 24.
Okay.
So now we're putting 4 times 3 equal 12.
Okay, 24/12. Is that an answer choice? No.
Yes.
So now to answer your question, Kevin, because you said I'm confused on how you do the long.
Okay, I think we need to divide these two numbers, and I think we're gonna get 2. So the answer is the factory made 2 batches of cookies yesterday.
Yeah, good job. So Kevin, you have a calculator on you?
Oh, I wasn't here when you told me, remember?
It's okay. You know what? I know you're in a room with Miss Tennille and Miss Martinez. Maybe you can ask them if you can get a calculator when you're in class, and I'm sure they'll let you borrow one. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so we have to do division. Kevin, just to recap, a fraction is always division. A fraction is division. A fraction is division, 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 division. Fractions division. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, you ready? Are we good? Okay. Let's look at question 2 now. You can tell Mr. Coach his name is in the word problem. Hey, Nathan, you've been quiet. Can you read number 2 and try it for me, please?
Mr. Coach bought a
Block of fudge.
block of fudge that weighed two-thirds of a pound. He cut the fudge into 3 equal pieces. What was the weight of each piece of fudge?
Mm-hmm. So we want to use the KCF method, right, Nathan?
Yeah.
All right. So what fraction are we keeping?
We're keeping the 2/3.
He thinks we're keeping the 2/3, guys. You agree with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I agree.
So we need to put 3 there.
Divided by what, Nathan? Nathan, what's the whole? How many equal pieces does he want to have?
3.
Help us out, Nathan.
We need to bring down the 2/3 and leave it the way it is. Change the division sign into a multiplication sign. And
We're supposed to flip, so we're flipping.
we flip it and make it 1/3.
So we're flipping and we put it 1/3.
Nice, guys. Good teamwork. 2 times 1, guys.
That's 2.
Nathan, you agree with him?
Yeah.
Okay, Nathan.
Now 3 times 3 it equals 9.
So what's the answer? 2 ninths.
Yep.
You see that? There's going to be another 100 in a minute.
Yep.
Kevin, are you with me?
Yeah, little.
Yeah. So the correct one is each piece of figure weighted to 9 of a pound.
Right. And this fudge is like a really cool chocolate.
Yep.
Fudges are kind of chocolate. All right.
I remember I made a cake with my padrinos.
Oh. All right. This one. Let me hear from Emma. I think Emma's in here. Javon, Jason, Javon, and Emma.
Yes.
One of you better answer this, or Michelle. There's 3 of you, so somebody better help me out.
Me.
Somebody, one of you 3, tell me what to do.
Use the imagine to answer the question below. Use the model divide. Use the model to help you.
Okay, so Emma, how many fifths are in a whole? How many blue pieces make up this gray piece?
5.
So what's the answer?
5.
Do I need to show you why? Pretty straightforward. Look, 1
No.
over 1. This gets changed to multiply. And that reciprocal 1/5 is 5 over 1, right? You multiply, you get 5 over 1, which is 5. There are 5 fifths, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue make up 1 gray. Does everyone see that? That was the easiest question on the paper. Right?
What was the first answer?
To the exit ticket, sir?
Yeah.
Hold on, sweetheart. Let me just go erase this so we don't get confused.
Okay. So what is the answer on that?
So number 1, you should have had 2 guys.
Yeah, I did.
Number 2, the answer was 2 ninths.
Yes.
And the one we just did that Emma did was 5.
Wait, okay. Oh, okay. Oh.
Thumbs up if we got 100.
Wait. Let's see if I got 100. Please, my second 100. Let's see. Let's see.
100?
Yay!
Kevin?
Yeah, I got 100.
Awesome. Okay,
Then my second 100.
I'm proud of all of you. Michelle, did we submit this?
I'm really proud about me.
See, when you come to class, look what you do. You do awesome work, kiddo.
Well, this is the first time I got 200
in a row, right? All right. Okay, so I'm going to ask a question. Shaylin.
Yes. Well, I love school.
Ready? Shaylin, what method do we use when we're dividing fractions?
KCF.
Good. Javon, what method do we use when we're dividing fractions? Because you've been very quiet. Don't help him. Let him do it. Javon Tyson.
When you're done, wipe this.
Okay.
Take that home.
Yay!
We cannot use GCF when we're dividing fractions.
Okay.
That when we simplify, though.
Look, leave your headphones in here.
Nathan, help him out. What's the 3
Okay.
methods we use when we're dividing?
I like this. I like to sit here.
Okay. Kevin, when we're dividing fraction, what 3 letters do we use?
My computer needs to charge.
Okay. Somebody help me out. When we're dividing fractions. Yes, Shay, help them out.
KCF.
KCF.
Emma?
KCF.
Michelle? All right. So here's what's going to happen, guys. You're going to go back to the main screen. You're going to do 5 minutes